Alright, welcome back to Super Sentai Review episode number 554. There was a couple things I forgot to mention in the last episode related to Sentai. So, episode 39 of this particular series was the final episode to air in the 2010s. And also, episode 40 was the first episode to air in the 2020s. First of a 6-year run in the 2010s before it basically ends thanks to Ryusoulger. So 42 is basically Wasaru and Koan basically summon after dragging him out. This is very much a standalone episode where we do see a brief return of Uri first in episode 37, and then she's gone for several episodes. You're like, really? Why is she gone for? I'm guessing because, and this is my personal theory of why they took the character out for a certain period of time of the show, why she was absent. She's returning into the final episode. So, my thinking of the reason why that she was written out of the show for the remainder of it to like last episode, I'm guessing it was probably because the actress's health was getting to her. Yes. And I'm guessing her health was not exactly very well at this point, so they probably decided to have her just take a leave. So they had the character leave the show, probably to give some rest. Yes. Yeah. And also, we do have a new mech here, and we also get this episode pretty much in a way, and this is just by sheer coincidence about this. This episode debuts the final Minosaur in the entire series of Ryusoulger. There's one after the series, but in the main series, although they did actually, if you think about it, they do have one more, but it's a reused one. But this is the last original one. Yes, this is the last original one. Oh, and yes, this guy did pop up for Town of Fury for a couple episodes. Basically, I like the opening act here. Like, yeah, Wasser, do you like this performance? Like, he just borrows Toa and Mento for a performance. Yes, a very good, entertaining performance. I gotta hand it to the actor who plays Wasaru, his voice actor. He did an amazing job in this episode. It's basically all about him. You're like, really? An episode about one of the villains of the show. Yeah. Which I thought was so cool. And like he does dance, then we have a recreation room with Juliet, where it's basically Kano and Amuro being Romeo and Juliet, and then they kind of fake basically dying. So then, of course, while the Minosaur goes giant size, by the way, the Minosaur is taken from a playwright, one of the famous, and so everybody deals with basically that. So then we have the final one here, where we have Wasaru versus Kon. Excellent battle sequence here with this one. Yeah, amazing here. And pretty much the way he does beat him, and then he evaporates. Kon goes back to headquarters, where next episode he finds Wasaru's heart. So does this hint the fact he might be alive? Possibly. But 42 was amazing. An amazing episode. And don't worry, he will be back. So in 43, we officially begin the endgame arc. Now, this pretty much is Precious next to his plan. We finally see, we don't actually see Eris in her, like still core, and we debut a brand new general here. You're like, really? A new general? a general by the name of Gonaji. And by the end of the episode, we debut another one. And if you ever see the suit for this guy, it's a reboot. It's basically a rebuilt and repainted version of the first general of the series, Tenkachu. Yep. Yeah, and this guy here was Boommaster. And General Fury. And also, in the case of 43, this particular episode is noteworthy for not only debut of this, but also, of course, the other side of the endgame stuff. We actually debut a brand new character here. We get the first full appearance and a flashback of Master Black. And, like, we see him gifting Bamba his sword and his key. And then he goes crazy. And of course, this is also mentioned. Oh yeah, the fact that he named Toa the Green Ryusoulger, and then he just went crazy and mentioned Eris, the whole thing that mentioned the past. That was the only time you ever heard the name of Eris. It's like we built him here, and then then I figured, okay, we know exactly where they are because of Eris basically connection to the Ryu caliber. So I figured out underneath where the temple was back in episode 39. Just 2 episodes ago, so they race there, and they actually go to headquarters. Well, this kind of is the makeshift headquarters, and because of course the base they had officially, yeah, it had they stopped using it. Do not know the reason for it, but they did. It was kind of weird. Yeah, that was interesting about the Welfare Tribe Duradron, where they had technically 2 bases. You had the War Room, and pretty much in the way, after 42, the place is abandoned. It was a nice base. Debuted in episode 6. Well, technically it was debut episode 14. It was first appearance of the thing. So they stopped using it. But I liked it. I thought it was a really cool, nice space that they were using. It was in a place where they can relax. Precious used the place. Like, pretty much a lot of the generals use the place, except Tinkachu. He'll never been here. And then pretty much episode 43 would debut the Eris Chamber. And that became the main base for, well, the remainder of the series. And of course they storm in, and of course we battle. Also, as a hint of something going on with Salden, where they slice at his head, and there's a crack there. You're thinking, what's up with that? Well, we'll find out for the remainder of the episodes. But otherwise, though, really good, really, really good. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. I will see you tomorrow for hopefully discussing the remainder of the series, along with the newest episodes of Case Closed, Recurrence, Dragon Hatchling, Dragon Stargaze, and Dojo Commander. Okay? Thanks you. Bye.